We are not merely transferring power from one administration to another or from one party to another, but we are transferring power from Washington, D.C., and giving it back to you, the people.
The United States has a new president. Donald Trump has taken the oath of office, ushering in a new administration and a new direction for America. Thousands of spectators and protesters were in the nation's capital for the big event. Good evening, I'm Maggie Newland.
And I'm Justin Quisenberry. Donald Trump took the oath of office just before noon, becoming the 45th president of the United States.
John Trump, do solemnly.
In his inaugural address, the new president promised a more prosperous America for all.
Together, we will determine the course of America and the world for many, many years to come. We will face challenges. We will confront hardships, but we will get the job done.
After giving his inaugural address, President Trump signed paperwork officially nominating his cabinet. He also signed legislation that cleared the way for his defense secretary pick, retired Marine General James Mattis, to run the Pentagon, which was just confirmed by the Senate.
Several blocks away from the Capitol, protesters clashed with police who used pepper spray to control the crowds. 95 people were arrested, 2 officers were hurt, and police cars were also damaged. Protesters also smashed windows of some businesses. CBS North Carolina's political reporter Bo Minnick is live in Washington, D.C. with reaction to today's events. Bo.
Maggie, certainly we've seen a lot of emotions here today in Washington. For some, today was a day to voice their frustrations with the way the election turned out. For others, this was a day they didn't want to miss.
Trump buttons, Trump hats, all your Trump gear right here.
For some, this was a celebration.
I'm so excited. We really are.
Elsewhere, the day had a much different feel. People marching, or in some cases, running following clashes with police. Demonstrators speaking out against the country's new president, Donald Trump.
I wanted to show up in person to show that we are going to keep Donald Trump accountable for his actions, along with the Republican leadership in Congress.
The divisions we saw throughout much of the election cycle showing themselves again in Washington.
A lot of people that actually is here feel offended.
For me, he's saying what a lot of people are thinking. We're ready for a change in our government.
Maureen Longobardi came to the inauguration from Franklin County.
A chance to see history made, be part of it. I'm getting old. This is great. This is really great.
She believes President Trump will be able to help the country begin to unify again. Others say he'll only make the division greater.
As a woman, I'm here to support all of my friends who have not voted for this, and you know, it is a consequence I may have to live with.
And tonight at 11, you'll hear from a woman who was right there with President Trump as he campaigned last year in North Carolina. She performed the national anthem at many of his rallies. Live in Washington, Bo Minnick, CBS North Carolina.
From the East Coast